So inamaanisha hakuna mtu mwingine ataingia hapa.
Putting it on the lock and chain, as you can see, this is what they're doing currently. Kufuli mkononi na roho mkononi.
Naweza rudi nyuma kidogo. Sasa tutakumbuka ile. Hakuna mtu mwingine anaweza ingia sasa.
Festival.
Kuna jamaa hapo wawili wanakuanga hivyo. Nimewafunzisha, hakuna kile tungeongea hapo. Mzee mmoja apate si tukose. Hakuna. Mtoto wa shule anatishia president. Kuna wengine nyuma. Ingia. Ingieni. We, ingia, we. Kike ingia. Leta mic. Pande hiyo ingine. Pande hiyo ingine. Hii ni ya mic. Hold on.
In our studies, tunafunzwa kuigiza ni sanaa ya jamii. How do we perform without an audience? How do we perform without
audience? And then mwingine.
There has been a lot of things going on. Tulitoka home, tumekuja shule, we have not rehearsed, we don't have our directors, we don't even have props. Wanasema tuende stage to perform. What are we performing? How? Is this even fair to the students? We are caught in the middle of all this. What is going on? These are people who don't even understand what is going on. Why are we not performing? Why is everyone against us? What is wrong? What happened? Other schools. We are students. We have decided to air out our problems without violence. Wanatutupia tear gas like adults. They don't want to explain to us like adults why we are not performing. Why
other schools have had equal chance to rehearse. Other schools have had equal chance to rehearse for 3 weeks. In those 3 weeks, we've been sent home. Tumefukuzwa kutoka shule, tumeambiwa tuende home. Wengine tumerudishwa. Our parents are suffering. Wamelipa fare mara ngapi turudi shule? We have not rehearsed. Jana tulifukuzwa rehearsal usiku. Walikuwa wanatupatia gas huko nje. Our director, he could not access us. How the hell do you want us to perform?
We have not.
How can we perform? How can we
have not seen our director ever since regionals. We have not seen him. He has not been allowed to come and train with us. We have a right like other students to train and perform because we carry a message like each and every other play, and it is our right. That is why it is the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival.
Tutufanye nini? Hapa tutoki.
Please.
Hatutoki hata inchi moja.
Tunataka mabasi ya shule sitoke pale.
Kwani sisi tumesoma? Kwani sisi tumezuia mabasi?
Hatuna magari.
Sisi tumezuia mabasi.
Magari nyinyi ndio mko na gari.
Unless tuonge kwa fence mbapitia hapa. Nyinyi ndio mnafaa mtoe magari emulika huko Ken. Huyu akusema mtoke. Usura yake Ken. Acha fanya hiyo pia ni nzuri. Hiyo pia hiyo. Acha tengeneza picha.
Ama niwache hapa mkae.
Sasa haina shida, sio hajua kuita.
Malala, please.
Alafu tucheze hivi. Tukirudi kwa hii yake sasa. Hii ni story number 1 muziki. Kuja hapa hivi.
Nifungulieni, nataka kuenda bana. Ama mniambie nimefanya makosa gani? Kuandika mchezo wa kuigiza. Ambia DCI yao wafungue barabara. Mimi niende. Wanasema wananiarrest kwa nini? Wamefunga barabara kwa sababu yangu.
Songe pio. Pata ni gari ya wapi?
Nasaidia mpaka gazeti.
Badi niangata.
Hiki ni kirefu.
Yes, so currently at Cleo Girls.
Kama anaweza tolewa turudi kule. Acha kuongea fanya kazi. Pesa. Tutafute hivi. Your lady go under control.
Sound check, okay. All right.
Amepigwa. Hello? Not even tear gas, but assaulted.
Ndio.
Msipotea.
Ndio. Dana tuchukue bana. Dana. Ndachoma gari yenu.
Wacha tu. Bakini tu. Wacha. Msiende baadaye tu wapige tu.
Wanatuua journalist.
The journalist. No, they are now trying to kill even the journalist.
Here is killing us.
Okay, continue.
Anaingia kwa gari. Anaturushia tear gas.
Marian.
Kwa hapo ndani ya hii gari.
Marian.
Wanarushia journalist tear gas.
Si tear gas. Marian.
Hiyo tear gas.
Gari imelipuliwa. Gari ni ya petroli.
Hii gari ni ya petroli, mkipiga karibu nayo.
Marian ako wapi roba?
Marian wako na nani atendea Marian? Nani atendea Marian?
Marian ako wapi?
Tupite tena hivyo.
Twendeni Marian.
Twende tu tuwe. Kujeni. Kimani. Kujeni.
Wametupiga tear gas hapa.
Wametupiga tear gas.
Not tear gas, even assault.
Wanatusukuma na nguvu.
Hii ni assault, hii ni assault.
The officer is here.
Usiguze gari yao, waseme kwa mmewaguza gari yao.
We are not giving up.
Wapi?
Kim kuja.
Usiguze chochote chao.
It's okay.
We, hello.
Msiguze chochote chao, hapa tusitoke.
Shika. Kim. Kim niko na kia hii. Msiogope. Kim.
Kim wako wapi? Hebu shika hivi. Roba.
Nani afanye
Roba,
kitu?
acha tu. Roba. Robert.
Kima mgongo. Kuna mtu anaweza shika tatu shwali. Asiba anashuta kinini.
Acha bora tu siende mbali.
Hello. Aki nyinyi tunapigwa tear gas.
Sit. Acha nimulike. Mstoke, acha tu waue, acha uue. Sasa wameumiza wawili.
Naumiza wawili. Mulika huko. Ndio hiyo tear gas.
I'm on standby.
Acha tu waue. Acha waue.
Nilikuwa Somali hivi.
Kujeni huku hivi. Sitakupata. Kuja huku Kenya.
Kuna mtu anaweza kana Miriam tafadhali.
Kujeni tu atulie huku hivi.
Kwanza ndio ule ndio Asiba.
Ndio but sasa hii ni situation.
Ndio mchengine ndio hiyo imerushwa. Ndio hiyo. Ndio imerushwa.
Okay guys, twendeni.
Ndio hiyo italipuka.
Mulika hapa.
Ndio hiyo. Guys, wanapiga na nini kutoka huko? Wako mbali kule.
Wako pande moja.
Wako pande moja.
Tusimamie tu hapa hivi.
Wacha tusimamie wagonge gari yao.
Hata si gari yao, acha tu.
Wacha uke.
Kipsang nisaidie hiyo ta.
Ruto.
Wacha uke. Ndio hiyo.
Guys, we need to move.
Leta hiyo ta.
Asiba. Hapo kwa simu wanasemaje?
Miriam ingia shot. Si hapo ndio picha, Miriam ingia hapo. Hiyo tasi ikuje huku moja.
Purity.
Hiyo tasi ikuje huku please. Ken mulika hapa.
Ndio nyingine.
Ndio. Chunga hiyo. Mulika.
Miriam, narrate.
A very good evening, Jeff. Well, indeed, what is happening right now is that police officers here in Kirobon, Rongai Sub-County, Nakuru, are actually throwing tear gas canisters towards us as journalists. Well, what transpired is that Cleo Malala,
the journalist assaulted.
Hiyo cha jamii haifai tukue tuna intimidate hiyo ati usiandike hii andika hii. So I want to ask President William Ruto, stop intimidating us. Wewe tuliachana na wewe, nimekubali. So wachana na mimi, nimekuja kufanya ile ambayo napenda. Hata kuandika mchezo wa kuigiza hutaki nifanye. Ukimazana na hii utakuja kwa bibi yangu sasa. Tafadhali bana. I don't want to be intimidated. I will do what my mind tells me and I will not be dictated by anyone. Mahakama utoe uamuzi. Mahakama imetoa uamuzi jana. Wameandikia wazazi message kwamba watoto warudi shuleni. Watoto wamerudi shuleni jana. Mtoto wa mwisho amekuja shuleni saa 12 jioni. Wengine wamesafiri leo asubuhi wakija hapa. Bado tuko na watoto hata hawajafika. Lakini wanatuambia kesho saa 1 ni lazima tuwe kwenye stage. Sisi tukasema ni sawa. Tuko tayari kuperform hiyo play saa yoyote. Wakisema tuperform leo usiku tutaperform. Lakini sasa shida ni kwamba wanasema hakuna rehearsal. Wamekataza watoto kurehearse kule ndani, wamewafungia kwenye nyumba. Hii ni demokrasia gani? Watoto wa shule wanashindwa hata kurehearse. Na hii mambo yote imetoka State House, haijatoka mahali popote. Ni instructions. Nimeuliza officials wananiambia wamepewa instructions from State House kwamba hakuna kitu hiyo play inafai performiwe kwa ile njia ambayo haitaeleweka. That's why they have, it's very unfortunate. Sababu hawa watoto wamefanya mchezo wenyewe wa kuigiza. Kutoka sub county wakakuwa number 1, wakafuzu. Kutoka kwenda county, hata regionals walifuzu. Na wale watu ambao waliadjudicate your play ni professionals wa drama. Hawajaona makosa yoyote hapo. So ni nani huyu amekaa State House anasema hiyo mchezo ni mbaya na hajaona hata mchezo wenyewe. Hata yeye mwenyewe hajaona.
Na mnafikia kutakuwa na fair kind of
sisi hatujali kama play itakuwa number 1, number 10, number 20. What we want to perform the play. So they should just allow the child to perform the play and to rehearse. Shule zingine zina rehearse. Mbona Butere Girls wasi rehearse? Shule zingine zimekuja zimepewa mankuli, zimekaa pazuri. Mbona sisi tusipewe pia kama yule mtoto wa pale? Ila hali tuko na court order. So wamesema kwamba kesho asubuhi tuende stage. Saa hii wanataka kuni arrest mimi kwamba nisi present stage hiyo play kwenye stage.
Na kwenye wako sasa hivi
mimi sijaingia kule ndani, lakini wamenipigia wakaniambia they are unable to rehearse. Wameweka mahali pamoja na wameweka mtu askari awachunge hapo kwamba wasifanye chochote. Sasa nashangaa kitu gani hii?
Kama mwandishi wa mchezo huu unaweza tueleza kwa kiduchu mchezo huu unahusisha nini haswa?
Mchezo huu ni mchezo wa kawaida. Na hata mkiona kesho mtashangaa hawa watu wanaogopa nini. Unajua mtu kama amefanya mabaya anaogopa kila kitu. Mchezo huu ni mchezo wa kawaida, tunaonyesha the plight of the young generation in Kenya. Tunaona kwamba young generation kuna matakwa ambayo wanataka ifanyike Kenya. Wanataka good governance, hawataki mambo ya corruption, wanataka healthcare mzuri, na wanapigana na wale elderly generation. Wanasema kwamba hawataki kwamba haki zao zinyanyaswe kila wakati. Wanapigana na the leaders, wanapigana na religious leaders, wanapigana na wazazi wao. So it's a general play. Hata sio hiyo play mbaya ambayo wanaongea, wanadhania mimi ni mwandishi ambaye niko na experience sana. Sio mchezo ambao wanadhania tumeandika juu ya kasongo ama nini. Hapana. Ni wanaogopa kwa sababu they are fearing their ghosts. Wanajua ile mabaya wamefanya. So wanadhania kwamba nimekuja kuionyesha hayo. Lakini hii ni play ambayo imeonekana kutoka kule chini. Na hakuna shida yoyote na hii play. Kesho mkiitazama, kesho asubuhi, mtagundua hao watu wameogopa kitu ambacho hawatawajui. They are boxing, they are fighting in the dark. They don't know wanapigana na nani. So what I want to ask William Ruto, wewe ndio unasema kwamba you want to monetize talent. Wewe ndio unasema kwamba unataka kukuza talanta. Sasa kwa nini unakataza watoto wadogo wa Butere Girls kuonyesha mchezo wao? Kwa nini unashika mimi? Mimi nimekosa nini? Kisiasa tuliachana. Sijakukosea kisiasa, sijakutukana mahali popote, sijaiba kitu ya mtu yote, kuandika polisi wote wameniambia wamekuja kuniarrest. So that's why nimengoja tuone tunaenda ati kwamba niliandika mchezo wa kuigiza ambao unapiga serikali vita. Na hawajaona. Askari mwenyewe hajaona. Namuuliza wapi charge sheet, wapi summons, hakuna. Ila hali niko na order ambayo inaniambia nikuje nifanye mchezo huo. Sasa ukinishika katikati ya barabara kama hii, usiku umenipata hapa, umenishika, sijui ananipeleka wapi, hawaniambii chochote. Sasa makosa yangu ni nini? Watoto wako traumatized. Hata mimi naona hata hakuna haja sasa tu perform. Sababu hiyo ni dhulma. Watu wenyewe wataperform kama wamewekewa risasi kwa kichwa. So hakuna haja hata tu perform. Sasa sababu hata wengine hawajakuja kutoka nyumbani. Imefika mahali Kenya mnani arrest because naandika play. Marubu. Na ule la polisi 50. Nimefanya makosa gani? Nimefanya makosa gani kuandika? You are arresting me because of writing a play. Writing a play. What offense have I committed? Alive. What mistake have I committed? Tell me, Marubu. When this DCIO? Niambie. DCIO, mnatumika ku arrest mtu ameandika play. Ama nimefanya makosa gani? Imefika mahali Kenya mnani arrest because naandika play. Marubu. Na ule la polisi 50. Nimefanya makosa gani? Nimefanya makosa gani kuandika? You are arresting me because of writing a play. Writing a play. What offense have I committed? Alive. What mistake have I committed? Tell me, Marubu. When DCIO? Niambie. DCIO, mnatumika ku arrest mtu ameandika play. Ama nimefanya makosa gani? To arrest me It's good. No, Marubu, you told me you want to arrest me to take me to the police. That's what you told me. Me, I have a court order here. I'm serving you. The High Court has allowed me to direct the play. They are performing tomorrow morning. Other directors are performing. So, this is the court order, High Court order, rubber stamped for your perusal. High Court. Serving you, you're the head. Marubu, this is my friend, head of DCIO Nakuru. He was in Kakamega, he left Kakamega yesterday, or last week. Yes, so this is the order. Have I offended you? No. Have I gone against any rule? I'm just implementing courts. No. You've not told me where am I going to? No. Have I been summoned? Where are the summons? What mistake? What am I going to do? Tell me. Do you news happen? What am I going to? Are you arresting me for scripting a play? Kenya imefika hapo. Mtu akaandika play anafungwa na polisi yao wote. Polisi yote wamekuja na bunduki na kila kitu. Narudi. No. Tell me. I'm a Kenyan. I need to know. So umefika mahali penye tunaarestiwa. Hiyo dhuluma haiwezi bana. Ambia William Ruto aheshimu tu kila mtu. Kwa kama mwatuma mnishike na niko na court order. Court imesema, sio mimi, I'm not forcing anything. And it expressly gives me mandate to train the children. So you're denying the children their rights. Marubu, wewe ni law enforcement.
Hello?
Competent.
Okay,
that's unfair. That's unfair. Not in this era. Not in this era. Not in this era. Yeah. But are you arresting me?
I've not said so.
Yeah. So if you are not arresting me, I've refused to go. Because it's not an arrest. If it's an arrest to tell me I'm arrested, we go. I'm being arrested for writing a play in Kenya.
Let's say that.
So tell me. So are you arresting me? Have you come to arrest me? Yeah? Sema. Because if you are not arresting me, I always be na polisi hamsini, alafu mtaka mimi nitoke hapa na wewe. Enda wapi? Usiku na wewe. If it's an arrest, give me a summon. You ready to DCIO? Give me a summon, I go. I'll walk into your office. If you're arresting me, because me, I'm implementing the court order. No. Ambia hawa jamaa haiwezekani. And me, I cannot be intimidated. I cannot be intimidated. I'll write what I want. I will think the way I want to think. Nobody can censor me. Tell William Ruto he will not censor me. The Constitution provides for that. So kama ametumanisha ati mimi nisiandike play, haiwezekani. I'll do what the court instructed me to do. If you want to defy the court, you're the DCI. Defy it. Personally, you'll be liable. Personally. Because I've served you the court order before cameras. So arrest me. If you want to arrest me for writing a play. Arrest me. Marubu haiwezi.
Sasa hata sijaongea. Mimi naenda kuongea unakataa.
Haiwezi. Pigia watu waambie wakuje waseme kwa nini other schools are being allowed to train. Trainers ndio hao wana train watoto.
Wanaingia wakitoka.
Why are you denying Butere girls their right? Why? Wamekuja hapa directly, wamefungiwa huko ndani, they have been locked like prisoners. Like prisoners. And then wamefika saa hii hawajatulia, kesho asubuhi mnawapeleka stage. We have agreed they are going on stage tomorrow morning. You don't want them to be trained. Why? You don't want them to be prepared. Why? Yet the court has instructed that they should be prepared by their playwrights. Haiwezekani Marubu. Hiyo unyanyasaji ambia William Ruto haiwezi. Enda mwambie, yeye rafiki yangu mwambie. And tell the first family to stop interfering with festivals, with young kids of nurturing their talents. Achana hiyo story ba. So kama wamekutuma arrest me, twende. Hello.
Who must go? Zakayo must go. He must go. My voice, your voice, our voice, Gen Z's voice. A generation that is tired of being manipulated by leaders who are busy making empty promises. Who must go? Zakayo must go. He must go. My voice, your voice, our voice, Gen Z's voice. A generation that is tired of being manipulated by leaders who are busy making empty promises. Promises that even a 5-year-old is able to tell is a scam. Fertilizers for the farmers, free education, a government of the people, for the people, by the people. What people? And we have no voices in our government. A generation that is vexed, infuriated, tired of everything going on. Who are our leaders? Well, they're out there taxing us everything. Taxing labor, taxing education, taxing KCP marks, taxing cars. Who knows what next they were going to tax? Maybe they were even going to tax our lives. We are tired. Completely tired. We are out here as Gen Zs, representing our younger, innocent siblings, the Gen Alphas. What future do they have if our leaders are representing us like this? This is a battle for all. Gen Y, Millennials, Gen X, Gen Z, Gen Alphas. We are all in this together. Today I want to leave you with my three role models. Number 1, Keter, who is not afraid of discriminating the government, knowing it will lead to a better future. Number 2, Babu Owino. Is not afraid to spend a night behind cells. I mean, what is a cell? It is just walls with metal bars hindering you from the outside. Does that really scare Gen Z? No, it doesn't. My third role model. Be a bad girl like Millie. Our leaders are calling us criminals. Why? I want to tell you today, don't be afraid to get out of the street and fight for your rights. This is your future we're talking about. This is my future, our kids' future. Generations and generations to be lived. Reject, not
Yeah.
Mike. You are ready? Watu wa magazeti tuanze. Haiko sawa. Najua mtu amana ndio mwenye anaongea.
Wacha niwaambie. Wacha niwaambie wachukue lisensi. Basi niambie tunatumia nini?
Kenya
Ina record. Record. Rolling.
Senator tuko tayari.
Hapo. Yes. Asante sana wanahabari, wananchi watukufu ambao wako hapa. Leo hii ni siku ya kihistoria. Siku ya kihistoria kwa sababu tukio ambalo tumeona leo, tukio ambalo hatujaiona tangu tupate uhuru sisi kama taifa. Mnavyojua vizuri sana, mimi ni mwandishi wa michezo ya kuigiza. Mchezo huu wa Echoes of Doom ni mchezo wangu wa 82 tangu nizaliwe. Nimeandika michezo 82 na mchezo huu umeaktiwa na shule ya msingi ya Butere Girls. Umefuzu kutoka sub county, ilikuwa nambari 1, county ikawa nambari 1, na katika regionals wale adjudicators walipatia max 90. Na hapo wana tashwishi yote na mchezo. Lakini vile tulirudi shule, yule mkubwa wa shule aliniambia kwamba wale watoto wamesema kwamba imesemekana kwamba hawawezi enda kwenye nationals kwa sababu mchezo huo ni wa siasa na unaharibia viongozi fulani jina na hautaruhusiwa kuperform. Ngamuza, unatoa wapi masuala kama haya na ilhali ni haki ya wanafunzi kuperform? Akaniambia kwamba orders from the above. Bila nilifuatilia kupitia Regional Director of Education, akaniambia yeye amepata orders kutoka State House kwamba mchezo huu usiperformiwe mahali popote. That is when nilichukua mawakili wangu, wakili Ken Chesa na wakili Usiega Edgar, kuenda kotini kuhakikisha kwamba wamehakikisha mchezo huu umefanyika. Koti ilipeana order na tumekuja nayo jana. Jana vile tumefika kule, wamekataza watoto kufanya rehearsal yoyote. Wamefungiwa kwa chumba kimoja na wakaambiwa wasitoke pale, chakula wanaletewa pale na wasijaribu hata kupitia mistari ya play hiyo. Mimi mwenyewe nikafungiwa nje, nikaambiwa siwezi ona watoto. Polisi karibu 50 walikuja wakanishika, wakanileta hapa kwenye Nakuru Central Police Station. Lakini baada ya muda mchache wakanitoa tena na Subaru, wakaniweka kwenye buti ya Subaru, wakanipeleka kwa msituni. Tumetembea nao masaa 4 usiku kwenye buti ya Subaru. Hawaniambii niko wapi, lakini zilikuwa eneo za Baringo, mahali penye hata hakuna barabara, hakuna mtu, hakuna lami, ni katikati ya kichaka. Wanakuacha kwenye buti, wanatoka kule nje, wanaanza kuongea kwa masimu. Ilikuwa jambo la kuhofia kabisa. Lakini mwishowe wakanileta sasa pale Elda Maravini Police Station, kama karibu kuna kucha. Wakanitupa pale bila maandishi yoyote. Leo asubuhi nimeuliza makosa yangu ni nini, hawajaniambia makosa yoyote. Na nikaambiwa kwamba nimeachiliwa unconditional. Mimi ningependa kusema kwamba mtu ambaye ako nyuma ya matendo haya yote sio Regional Director of Education, sio drama officials, sababu drama officials walihakikisha kwamba play hii imeperformiwa kutoka sub county. And I want to thank the drama committee for ensuring that these girls have been given the right platform. Mtu ambaye ako na shida na huu mchezo ni William Samoei Ruto. And we must call him out, we must call out Mr. President. Sababu huyu ni jamaa ambaye anaogopa kuambia ukweli. Na mchezo huu rais, ni mchezo ambao utakusaidia wewe rais wa jamhuri. Ni mchezo ambao unakufundisha jinsi vile kufanya kazi. Ni mchezo ambao unakuambia yale matakwa ambayo wananchi wa Kenya wanataka. Mchezo huu unaangazia masuala ya vijana ambao wanaitwa almaarufu Gen Z, ambao wanataka nchi yao iwe na universal healthcare ambayo inafanya kazi. Sio SHA ambayo wanafunzi wengi wanaenda kwenye hospitali, wanapata SHA ifanyi kazi, wanakufa, wanarudishwa manyumbani zao kama ni maiti. Hawa wasichana wa Butere Girls wanakuambia wewe rais kwamba hiyo SHA ni lazima itafanya kazi, upende usipende. Jambo la pili, hawa wanafunzi wanatuelekeza kwamba wanaelekeza good governance, free of corruption. Wanasema kwamba hawataki mambo ya ufisadi Kenya hii. Kama watu wako hawezi kuambia, basi wanafunzi wa Butere walikuwa wamekuja leo kukuambia they want a country that has got good governance and that is free from corruption. Jambo la tatu, hao wanafunzi wanataka ile education system yao iwe education system ambayo inawasaidia. Tumeona tuko na shida mingi ya CBC, tuko na shida mingi ya university funding model. Mchezo huo unaangazia Gen Z ambao wanasema kwamba wangependa rais uangazie masuala ya masomo. So shida iko wapi bwana rais? Paka unapiga watoto na tear gas. Jana mlitumia live bullets kwa sababu wamefanya mchezo wa kuigiza. Na mchezo huu hawajataja jina lolote. Mchezo huu umewekwa katika setting, fictional setting kule Middle East ambayo inaitwa the Royal Velvet Emirates. Sasa wewe Ruto ulikuwa rais wa Royal Velvet Emirates siku gani? Hawa watoto hawaongei directly juu yako. Wametumia majazi, jina za majazi, symbolism, idioms, metaphors. Wanajienjoy tu wakicheza kwenye mchezo. Kama watoto wanakogopesha hivi. Sasa je, sisi tukikuandama 2027 si utaua kila mtu katika nchi hii? So I want to call the international community to step into this matter because the rights of the children have been infringed and it's only the international community that will salvage us. Mimi nashukuru sana waheshimiwa ambao wamesimama kidete, Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa, Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua, Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa. Nashukuru sana hata chama cha ODM nimeona wametoa statement ambayo kukashifu mambo hii. Nimeona Raila Odinga ameongea, nchi yote inaongea, and we are here to ensure that the president must listen to us. Mimi ningependa kuomba mawakili wangu, tafadhali do whatever you can do to ensure that this play is performed. I am now instructing you to go back to court and get orders for those children to perform before an audience. The second order that I'm instructing you to go and get is those children waende wa perform katika National Theatre ambayo itakuwa filmed, and that performance will be used now as history so that the coming generations can be able to watch this play.
What exactly transpired? Because within seconds you
Yeah, nilitolewa katika gari yangu, walipasua kioo moja kwa gari yangu, wakatupa ndani pilipili ambayo ilikuwa pale ndani, so ikaanza kutuchoka. So ilibidi nitoke na wakanishika, wakanipeleka hapa Nakuru, na vile nilisema tukapelekwa katika msituni. Nikatolewa hapa Nakuru police station, nikapelekwa msituni usiku nzima. They didn't harass me. We are a very disciplined police force, by the way, because they didn't harass me. They had the option of beating me up in the wilderness, but they didn't do that. Nikisema kwamba polisi walinipiga, nitakuwa nadanganya. Au polisi walikuwa wanafuata masharti ya mtu ambao walikuwa wanaongea nao kwenye simu. Ningependa tu pia kuwasherekea kwa sababu walikuwa na option ya kunimaliza jana usiku.
Umezungumza na kasti yako kwa sababu baada ya kurushiwa tear gas kuna baadhi ambao walitoka na haijulikani walipoenda. Sasa hivi wako vipi na hali yao iko vipi?
Sijazungumza nao kwa sababu hawaruhusu wale wasichana wa interact na mtu yeyote. Sasa hivi nimeambiwa kwamba wamewekwa kwenye basi, wengine wanapelekwa kule Butere gas. Sasa sijaweza kuwafikia. Kulikuwa na habari kwamba 15 walikuwa nakosa kufika. So wale 15 ningependa kuripoti kwamba wazazi watulie, kwamba hao watoto walijipata walijipeleka kule kwenye camp yao na wamefika kule. I have a very competent cast, ile cast ambayo inajua kutumia akili, and I want to take this opportunity to celebrate the heroines of Butere girls today. It will be inscribed in history that you are there when the history of this country was being written, and I want to take this opportunity to celebrate you and tell you that as a nation you are loved. Asante sana. Labda
hilo la leo linamaanisha nini kwa festival, drama festival?
Hii tukio kwanza ni kusema kwamba hatutaki interference na the political class ama the administrators katika Kenyan National Drama Festival. These are festivals that we celebrate. These are festivals that has nurtured some of us. Ningependa kuomba vijana wote ambao wamegadhabishwa, all directors, all teachers ambao wamegadhabishwa na neno hili, watulie kwamba we are going to follow the right procedure for Butere girls to perform. na tunataka zile plays zingine, zile items zingine ambazo zimekuja kuperform hapa Nakuru zipewe nafasi. The festival should not be interrupted kwa sababu ya hii tukio. Festival ipewe nafasi because we also don't want to infringe into the rights of other children. Waruhusu items zote za festival ziperformiwe and no item should be censored. Ikiwezekana hata waniite leo usiku niangalie zile items hazija perform, naweza weka kitu moja ama mbili ambaye inaweza saidia katika dissemination of information. I still have more items. Personally, I had 7 plays that I had scripted in this festival. 5 of them managed to come to the nationals. I want to announce here that you'll be seeing some of my plays being performed on that stage, and I will personally ensure that they disseminate the right information.
Do you mind telling us about the names of the plays and the schools so that...
No, I can't, because they will be victimized.
From your own assessment, how would you have performed with your girls?
Of course, we are up to the task. I have told you I have the best cast. I have never trained such a cast since I started this profession. I have the best cast, and I want to believe that if given opportunity, Butere girls is going to shock everyone, including William Samoei Ruto.
There are people who are saying that we're using the juniors for a political squad. What's your say about that?
Go read the set books those students are doing right now. Samaritan, Fathers of the Nation, all of them are political. Parliament of all of them are political plays. And therefore, these children, the thought of you thinking that they are children, that's where you go wrong. These are people who are informed. These young children are people who are seeing what is going on in their country, and they have a right to speak. Go read the Children's Act, go read the Education Act. They have a right to speak, and they have a right to be trained by anyone. And do not look at me from the lenses of a politician. Before I became a politician, I was an actor, then a director, then a politician. So look at me as a director and not a politician. And this will not stop me from doing what I like. I'll continue writing plays, and I even go now so that we do plays in public places like National Theatre, Alliance, and any other places using now adults. So I'll disapprove you, and I'm up to the task.
Those children were traumatized after what happened today, after the tear gas. Is there going to be a follow-up for counseling and therapy?
Of course, we request that the teachers of Butere girls should organize a counseling session for these children. We should get a professional counselor who will take them through and also try to bring them back into their right senses so that they can also concentrate in their academics, because some of them are sitting for their national exams in 4 or 5 months from now, and therefore I would like to ask the principal of that school and any other person who can access the children to ensure that they get a professional counselor to counsel them and bring them back to normalcy.
When you look at the best, when you look at that, do you think if it won, it had a chance of going to state home? Because that had been the prediction.
And I think I had not intended to say this, but I have instructed my lawyer to get an order for that play to be performed at State House. So we want to see if the president will defy a court order, and we want to see if the president will run out of State House. So I think, and I'm sure we are going to get that order. I'm sure the courts are watching, and the courts are with us. Thank you.
So, thank you very much. One is that, just like Senator Malala has said, the government is in violation of the rights of the children and the students of Butere girls, and we have instructions to pursue remedies under these violations. It's imperative for us to understand that the government has violated the very basic education regulations 2015, which asks that the government ensures children participate in curricular activities, including drama and any works of art. It was on that basis that the court ordered that the play be staged, and the government has not adhered to that court order. Government has violated Basic Education Act 2013. Government has violated the Children's Act as well as the Constitution of Kenya. So we are going back to court to cite all the players for contempt. In law, ignorance is no defense, and all people who are involved in this will face the consequences of the law. Right from the principal Butere girls, who was issuing unconstitutional, illegal and retrogressive directions from the time the students left up to the time they were ordered to go back to Butere, to the regional director of Education Western Province, who acted out of ignorance in implementing the orders of his bosses, to the PS, all of them, the heads must roll. If we do not get justice from the Kenyan executive, because the judiciary has already done justice by allowing the play and issuing the orders that have been disobeyed. We are, as a state now, we are in violation of our international obligations, observing the treaties that we have signed and executing them in good faith under the doctrine of Pacta Sunt Servanda, that honor the provisions of the treaties that you've signed in utmost good faith. We have violated the provisions on the Convention on the Rights of the Child, as well as the provisions from the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Children. We have international remedies that we are going to pursue to ensure that these children are compensated, that our state actors are condemned, and they lose international credibility. I want to thank Senator Malala for standing strong, even in the wake of blackmail, in the wake of frustrations, to ensure that the rights of the children are upheld. And as he has rightly said, we have a reason we call the house on the hill State House. It is not a state home, it's a state house. Every Kenyan reasonably can access that state house and do what the regulations require them to do. We will be moving to court for contempt, and we will be saying that the orders of this court were not respected. And even if the drama festivals are ended, it must be ordered that Butere girls students be given an ample opportunity to stage this play to the public and any other Kenyan who might have been interested in watching it. And if Kenyans sitting at such a forum approve it, then it will have to move to State House and be presented in gala posthumously. Even if you died on a voting day, you can still become an MP posthumously before a by-election is held. I then invite my learned senior, the Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, with whom we work together to also comment on this subject.
Thank you. Wakili Bushega.
Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Bushega. One, the right, the freedom of expression as captured under Article 33 of the Constitution of Kenya is explicit. The same had been given sound and basis by the courts of law, Lady Justice Okwanyi. The government has acted in impunity, disregarded the same, and ensured that the girls have not performed. Of course, the law provides recourse in terms of pursuing contempt. Simultaneous with that, Senator Malala has been arrested and detained in Communicado. That falls under false imprisonment. Certainly we'll pursue that and ensure that justice is done. At this point, I can guarantee that the law as it is, in terms of the constitutional strictures, is well captured, is well elucidated, and we are hopeful that with the judiciary that we have, at the end of the day, the girls and everyone shall have his and our way. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I think, let me start by saying Paule to my brother, Senator Malala. He's gone through a lot of trauma since yesterday in this beautiful city of Nakuru. He was hunted down like an animal yesterday. And he was just in this town as a coach, coming to prepare his team for a crucial match today, Butere girls. After being arrested here, he went to Eldama Ravine. We've just come back from Eldama Ravine police station where we secured his release. And we want to celebrate the girls, Butere girls, our heroines today. They're on their way to Butere. Honorable Kalasinga Majimbo has just met them. He's the MP from Western Kenya. He met them at Molo when they were driving home to Butere. So as we celebrate them, we also want to celebrate our hero, Cleo Malala, because he's a talented playwright. Apart from the action that our team of lawyers will be undertaking from tomorrow, whether it's pursuing the issue of false imprisonment, the manner in which he was imprisoned falsely, and he has been released without any charges, which means it was just pure harassment from the police. We will not allow Kenya to go back to the dark days of being a police state where police harassment was the order of the day of any critic of that government. That will not allow. Secondly, Bwana Malala, we want to assure you that you're one of the most intelligent minds that we have when it comes to playwrights. Before you, there were great playwrights like Ngugi wa Thiong'o. We had Professor Butere who were forced to go to exile from this country because they were very brilliant and they wrote very beautiful plays. The Devil on the Cross, I Will Marry When I Want. These were all banned. But that state, the police state that we had, did not just ban plays. They followed and actually detained Kina Ngugi wa Thiong'o. They had to leave this country. My brother Cleo, God has blessed you with a talent. Fear not. Continue being creative and continue growing talent in our country. Not just Butere girls. There are many schools here in Nakuru County, Nairobi and others. You are national heroes of today, apart from our heroines from Butere. This is one thing we want to say for the international community. We have seen a state sliding back into dictatorship, led by one William Samoei Arap Ruto. If we do nothing, we would lose all the gains we have made since we inaugurated our constitution in 2010. Freedom of expression, freedom of thought, freedom of conscience. These are fundamental freedoms guaranteed by our constitution. But today, they are being violated by this state. If you can stop little children from telling their story about a failed education system, they are either the beneficiaries or victims of failed policies. If they're saying SHA is not working, it's not just SHA. We had the EduCare, where we had healthcare for our children in schools. This was removed. So if they're feeling the pain, they're the wearers of the shoe, and they want to tell them through their talent, why stop it? What kind of a government fears its own children? What kind of a government that fears its own citizens? This is a government that is even afraid of its own shadow. It's not worth being called a government. But we are going to go to court to ensure that their rights are protected. Not just courts, we would like this matter taken to Parliament. And I'm very pleased that the Honorable Kalasinga Majimbo MP Kabuchai is here with us. And he has said he's going to take this matter to the floor of the House. So from Nakuru City, what has happened here will not end here. It will be taken to our courts. It will be taken to international courts. It will be taken to our Parliament. And it's a matter that will not rest here. May I invite the Honorable Kalasinga Majimbo to come and say a few words.
Thank you very much, Waziri. I think I'm one very disturbed member of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday night when I was watching news, I think in particular I was watching Citizen News, I was touched by the brutality the police were handling the journalists, particularly a lady who was carrying live news, live Citizen. The girl was tear gassed 3 times. But I want to say that's a very brave lady. She stood firm. Yes, the Marianne, she stood firm. She was tear gassed, she was beaten, but you could still hear the voice. The pictures disappeared on the screen, but the voice was still heard. She was working for this nation. I think where we have reached the freedom to be gained, we must regain it again. And we must go back to the floor of the House, as I've just said. We are going to raise this matter and going to request for a statement from the minister to explain actually where were these distractors when these girls were performing on the sub-county level. Where were they when they were performing on the county level? Where were they on the regional? Now they are on the national. When did they know that this is a wrong play? That is the question. I want the minister to explain to us. If somebody was sleeping on duty, then who first slept on duty? But when the girls come to tell you that, please look here, the Linda Mama is gone, Our mothers can never deliver like they were delivering before, free of charge. And then a husband being given a child, these are bundles of joy. Now it's not there. If the new funding in the students are suffering. I raised a question on the floor of the House the other day, which I was asking, why do we place students, we call it COOPs, it places students in private universities and state universities. Those in private universities don't benefit from the fund of the government. And you see, you get the same grade. Those are questions these kids are asking. I came here to stand in solidarity with my brother Malala. Cleo versus Malala, we are not in the same political party, no. We are not from the same counties, no. But we share the mind. We are the same age set. We share a vision. We have a longer period to stay in this country. We can't ruin it. I want to say this here today, like I am a Kenya Kwanza member of parliament, but I'm known for being a rock MP. I voted no on the first finance bill, you know. I voted no on the second finance bill, you know. I refused to fight Kashagwa, you know. So today I'm saying I'm refusing this bad act that is taken to our kids. I came here to sign solidarity with Malala. You are joining the echoes of war. Thank you very much, Malala. I am saying that please, we need a Kenya for all of us. What the only thing I would ask is, I would soberly, kindly request the First Lady, who is in State House now, to inform the state that she wants these Butere girls, the alumni of this school, to perform where she didn't State House. Let her sit and watch the girls of her former school perform. I think she's proud of her. If indeed the First Lady, with the respect we give you, if you still have that respect, kindly see this matter now, step in it, let your girls to the same school come and do in State House. In fact, we want these girls now to perform in a bigger arena for Kenyans to watch, because now every Kenyan is asking himself, what were they going to perform? Now that they have blocked, they have made every party in Kenya know that surely these girls at a point, we want to listen to them. But listening to these girls will support and make students not go on strikes. Sometimes these youth ventilate by saying they might speak and feel free and you don't get strikes and problems in this country. This is the only way to listen to Gen Zs in this country. Gen Zs must be listened. Thank you very much. And I think I don't want the Gen Zs to come again and eat our muchele. You know, they can easily come next time. Let us learn to listen to these youths. They have a point to ever. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
I think the only thing I would want to add is, apart from raising the question, Honorable Galasinga Majimbo, you can ask your speaker to invite Butere girls to come and perform in Parliament. That can be allowed. Just the way the Honorable Malala has requested that the Butere girls be allowed to perform in State House, they can be allowed to perform in Parliament. But I would also just add that Rachel Ruto, our First Lady, wherever you are today, you are an alumni of Butere girls. What happened to the girls today? You should be the first voice to condemn as a mother. Those girls should not have been traumatized the way they were, and they should not be crying on their way back to Butere. Would like to see you not just apologizing on behalf of your husband and his government, but also ensuring that Butere girls comes to perform at State House. Let it not be, don't be like Maria Antoinette, who was saying when she heard noises outside the gate, that if there is no bread, why can't they eat cake? It's because the king and the queen were out of touch with reality. You and your husband might be out of touch with reality. Let Butere girls come and tell you, SHA is not working. And I listen to them why they are saying it. The university funding model is not working. Let them come and tell you, don't be afraid of our children. Asanteni sana.
I want to, Kanja, just a minute. I want to inform the head of the security in this country that when I've been coming from Kabuchai to Nakuru right now, I have met Butere girls in a bus being escorted with 4 Land Rovers as if they are prisoners. Those girls are free. They are supposed to stay where they want to stay. I've met them at the junction of Edama Ravine. The bus is going back to Western with 4 Land Rovers full of policemen with all guns pointing at the bus. Are they our Al-Shabaab? Those are our girls. They are students from my constituency. I take pride in them. We must find the truth, what is going on. Thank you.